as well, and is potentially an item that needs to be attended by our commission as well. So if you please update us. Last speaker this morning, David Kearns.
Good morning. My name is David Kearns. I'm an author from Palm Bay, Florida, just across the state in Brevard County. I'm here concerning the irregularities in the Office of Supervisor of Elections for Hillsborough County, which I was made aware of in my research for my book, Rick Scott, Enemy of the State. During the election night, there were 38,000 ballots re-scanned back into the voting machines at the Falkenberg Road location. News of this made the major newspapers as well as the television stations. A county commissioner quoted in Tampa Tribune on November 4th saying, "There is no excuse. We spent all that money for those machines. They should work. I think heads are going to roll over this." Same article mentions the glitch ballots came in early voting places in 5 areas. The article states this represents more than half the early voted ballots cast in late October 2010. Numerically speaking, you're talking about 65% of the names on the Vietnam Memorial Wall. You get to the 38,000th name when you could walk 142 feet down that wall. This is no minor glitch. This represents a major amount, a major screw-up requiring a major investigation. We add this to the irregularities of this office coming in previous years. There has been no report broadly issued with regard to the Dominion voting machines as referenced in your commissioner's statement, heads will roll. No word indicating any inquiry has ever happened with regard to these ballots, which therefore remain tainted, thereby tainting the result, therefore tainting the election of our governor. We get the same we always get from Hillsborough County regarding the elections office since 2006, a promise that it shall never happen again, whereupon it does happen again, and this time much worse than ever. What can we expect here come November? Sorry, another glitch. 38,000. The number itself is not only large, it is also one that generates suspicion. If you add this total to Alex Zink's vote total, tallied by the Department of State, you bring these two contenders, Zink and Scott, within 0.5% difference in votes cast, 0.44% precisely, necessitating a recount which never happened. I call for an immediate investigation of the general election that was handled here in Hillsborough County. I have filed a complaint with the State Attorney General. It was handed over to the Department of State. I have sent inquiries to the U.S. Department of Justice. I ask all of you to do what is right and hold an inquiry yourselves if there hasn't already been one. We in the other parts of the state haven't heard of anything about it. It's either a media blackout or nothing has been done. I call for all counties currently using Dominion voting machines, Premier, DuBold voting machines, whatever their names are at this time, in the state of Florida to abandon these systems until some accountability on the part of these companies, until we at the very least know precisely what happened here in Hillsborough County on these machines. I call for a system of mandatory auditing for every general election as proposed by Fair Voting Coalition. I'm just wrapping up here. We need to take back our democracy from the machines, the corporations who now control our legislators, our Department of State, our supervisors of elections, and our county commissioners. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Short.
I appreciate the gentleman's concern. I think we should all be very diligent in making sure that votes are counted and accurately counted. But we did refer your inquiry over to Supervisor Elections Office, which we don't have any jurisdiction over, and we have forwarded a basic response. It probably won't be satisfactory to you completely, but it did indicate that they identified the problem as a defective OSX tabulator unit. It was replaced. They checked it. They believe that it's working. But anyway, there has been an initial response to your inquiry, and then from that you can proceed with additional questions.
That closes the public comment portion of the agenda. We have a motion to approve the amendment. So moved. Motion, Commissioner Becker. For a second. Second, Commissioner Higginbotham. Please record your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Mr. Merrill. We have one item that was pulled for separate vote.